How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to another F122 My Team mode. And today we're going to be going on to the Sao Paulo Grand Prix, also known as the Brazilian Grand Prix. Last race was at Portugal, the first time we went there since F1 2021 Season 2. And in all honesty, we did pretty well in there, in that race especially. Part of how it went, and yeah, I mean, not really you could ask for a whole lot more than what we got out of Portimão. So, but the winner of that race was Lando Norris. That was his second win of the season. His first came at Hungary, and this was his second win. He came close to Japan and US, and in Portugal, that's where he broke our 3 straight wins in a row. So we basically have 2 races to get to 10 wins on the season and get up to, I think, 12 career wins. Yeah, because of the 2 wins that we got last season. So, yeah. But not really a whole lot to talk about when it comes to the season standings, at least for me. Leclerc and Verstappen, though, are 20 points apart from each other for second. And Russell's kind of peeking in there a little bit too. Perez, or Sainz and Perez are fighting it out for fifth, not fourth, but for fifth. So second season in a row, Perez is fighting for fifth again. Maybe he'll succeed this season. I have no idea. But then you got a distant Fernando Alonso, who's in 7th, and then Lando Norris in P8 and Hamilton P9. So there's also a fight brewing for P7 as well. So there's a 3-man fight for P2 in the championship. 2 guys going at it for P5 and 3 fighting it out for P7. So, and then you got a distant Ocon, and then another distant to Magnussen. So looking pretty competitive down here. So it's always a plus too. And Nicholas Latifi says you have to score a point, as I have to keep reminding, because he's still the only guy to have not scored a point thus far. Constructors wise, this is where the real money kicks in, where the real money happens. So going into today, Ferrari, Red Bull, and myself, and us, I should say, are still in contention for this Constructors Championship alongside Mercedes. They are still mathematically in contention. From Alpine down, they're not in contention. But there are 2 races left on the season, and there is enough time for Mercedes to still somehow in some way find a way grab the Constructors Championship from all 3 of us and win their first Constructors Championship in a while. So I don't know if we'll do it. I'd like to be able to do it, but I have no idea. We'll find out. And then Alpine, McLaren, Haas, AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, and Williams are rounding out the constructor standings. So that's what it's looking like. So, and over on R&D, Red Bull is ahead of Mercedes and Ferrari and us. So they have the advantage going into Brazil, and only by a little bit though over Mercedes, Ferrari, and us. Thankfully, we'll get the Spec 3 chassis, and we'll start working on that. So definitely gonna start doing something with that. So we got the activities already laid out, but I'm going to skip 1 day, get the chassis upgrade, which means chassis is now Spec 3. So there we go. We now have Spec 3 on chassis, so that's always good. Looking over at R&D, we will get a load of new things. So we'll get master cylinders, the hydraulics, the front nose cone structure, and the suspension geometry. I have 6,000 research points, so I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to get the 2 big ones, which is the front nose cone structure. So it'll come in after Abu Dhabi, but it'll be very useful for Season 2. For Season 3, excuse me, when we come back. And we just have enough to get this as well, which will also come in after Abu Dhabi. And will be very, very good when it comes to the chassis side of things. And we have 1,000 left over. Can't buy any of these on the chassis side of things. We'll have to work our way up to aerodynamics, and then we'll probably do durability later on. And with all those upgrades, it puts us at the top of the vehicle performance comparison ahead of Red Bull, Mercedes, and Ferrari. So always good to know. Always good to have. So yeah, now with that, advance through time, get the weight training, And we have the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Note to self, if your stomach is growling after just having some pizza and it's getting upset, don't ignore it like I was about to. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so now we got the Brazilian Grand Prix, not doing the Pirelli hot lap, no need. We're all good. So, yeah, I'm gonna go on ahead and hop into the race weekend, do practice and qualifying, and I'll meet you all, not in the race, but the sprint. Remember, we got a sprint this time, so I will go do that, and I'll meet you all in the sprint.
Well, the weather is not looking good today. We're expecting the downpours to continue into today's sprint, and this will make for some very tricky conditions for all the teams. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz and Leclerc, Ocon, Norris, Fernando Alonso and Pierre Gasly, Ricciardo, Smith, Felipe Drugovich and Tsunoda, Albon, Joe, Kevin Magnussen and Robert Schwartzman, Vettel, Mick Schumacher, Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
All right, well, it is pouring rain here in Sao Paulo, and this is just the sprint, might I add. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Full wets here in the sprint race should be fun. Take a look at the race strategy. We really don't need to, but we'll just take a look at it anyways, just because I want to show you guys something. So it is gonna be heavy rain for like over half, for like I have to say either half or over half the race. And it's going to lighten up, and maybe some drivers will peel off and put on intermediate tires, but I don't think anybody will really do that. Since this is only a 12-lap race and it's essentially just a 12-lap dash, and you'll be pitting with 6 laps to go, it takes like a minute and a half or almost a minute and a half on full wets to get around the track and everything. So it really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Knowing this game, it might just end up being that way, unfortunately. So I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna try to get some points here, because the more points here, the better our chances of being constructors champions at season's end will happen, even if we're the 4th best team. It's fine. So performance wise, but I'm hoping this will go well. Hopefully you guys will think the same. This might be another 1-hour video. I have no idea, because the previous 2 have been 1 hour. This might also be an hour. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let's go on ahead and jump on into this race and see what happens for the sprint at Brazil. You know, I'm going to be honest. This might be the closest we're going to get to a full wet race since it's the sprint. And it's a 12-lap dash, but in all honesty, even though it's a sprint, this is, like I said, this is the closest we're ever going to get to a full rain race on this game, at least. Ooh, Jesus.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I don't know what I just did right there, but goddamn, my butt cheeks just clenched. Oh boy. That was an alright getaway. And that was almost that was damn near a heart attack right there in turn 2. I want to pinch Alonso mean. All right, we're up into P9. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Woo. All right. We are 1 lap in, 1 lap down, I should say. 1 lap into the race. There you go. Car, get out of the fucking corner, please. Tired of you getting loose when I'm trying to get out of the fucking corner. Thank you. Just like... It's like I'm on a slip and slide around here. I have the setup for the rain. Probably didn't matter or anything. The main goal really is to maybe try to get some points here. Kind of difficult to stick with Lando when they're able to do things that otherwise I'm not able to do, and I'm just sliding out of every fucking corner trying to catch them. It's almost like I shouldn't go through the slow in these corners because fucking AI just catch me. Maybe next time I'll just drive right through the corners. Just won't even bother. Fuck turning, am I right? I am surprisingly able to pull away from Ricciardo at certain points. And catch Lando as well. All the while doing that. Oh, there went Ocon.
Green flag.
Rain probably caught him out. And a safety car is deployed. Oh boy. Well, this changes everything. And no one, I don't think, is going to pit either, so... Yeah, my gearbox is worn the fuck out. Well, it's going to take a long while, trust me. Alright, so now I just need to catch the safety car Q, which should be directly at... Which should not be that far away from us. Alright, here we are. We found him. And there's Leclerc. We found Leclerc, the Mercedes of Hamilton and Russell, the other Ferrari of Sainz, and then the 2 Red Bulls out front leading. I don't know how many positions we would be able to gain, but I don't think it'd be a whole lot. And that's the first AI mistake that I have seen literally under the rain, or in the rain. Yeah, my gearbox is at 67. I don't even think it's gonna be able to last the race, like the Brazilian race, the main event, I should say. That's what I call it. We have the sprint and then the main event. I am American after all, so that's why I call it that. Well, this video might actually end up turning into 1 hour, or into an hour video. Oh man, I think we even had this back at Imola. Actually, it happened at Imola and Austria. Safety car in the sprint, I believe, in Austria too, because I know there was definitely one in the sprint in Imola. We do have a point, though. We have one singular point if we were to finish where we are. All right, safety car is in this lap.
Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the
see how this goes.
Stay in position until the green flags.
there we go. Made 2 overtakes. I had that whole. I couldn't talk right there as I was getting loose, but now we're up into P6.
Okay, we got
Could we pass Hamilton and Russell is the question. And then that would just leave Sainz and the Red Bulls. Do we have enough time to even get to the lead in time? Even I don't fucking know. Okay, so about that rain lightening up, it doesn't look like it's lighting up at any given moment. Looks the same as it did before. And I've technically got some good points. Really, all I need to do is just bring it home. I don't really need to do anything else.
to your teammate behind is 5.3 seconds.
I don't need to like force the issue on Hamilton because I don't think I can get past him at any point. And at least this will help us for the race, or when we have rain, because I know there will be rain in there too. Losing time to Hamilton in front, but again, as long as I just bring it home, that's all I give a shit about.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
All right, final lap here in the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint. And able to barely stay ahead of Lando, as Lando just got out of shape. I don't invite Leclerc in to pass him. And yeah, Leclerc got around him. So that'll be an extra point for Ferrari. And Sainz will get a P3. So that'll be 8 points for them. However, Red Bull will get the bragging rights with their cars finishing 1-2. Red Bulls really wanted to win this Constructors Championship, I'll tell you what. Alright, so here for the final time. Perez wins the sprint. And we'll finish P6 in the sprint race. Hell yeah, that's 3 points. I'll take it. We lose some points. We lose a good chunk to Red Bull, lose some to Mercedes, and lose some to Red Bull. Or no, you lose some to Ferrari. And driver of the day. Nice. Nice. All right, so Red Bull with the 1-2. They gain 15 points out of today. So they're going to gain some points on Ferrari. They only gained 2. Mercedes gained 9, and we gained 3. So we lose 6 to Mercedes, lose 12 to Red Bull, and lose 5 to Ferrari, if my math is indeed correct. Which we'll check the we'll check the constructor standings to see where we're at. Yeah. So with the 1-2 for Red Bull is now 14 points back from them. 14 points back from Ferrari. We trail in third, 47 back, and Mercedes trails in fourth, 81 back. Coming out of today, it'll be the deciding factor whether or not, or coming out of the GP, the main event, will decide if PepsiCo Racing or Mercedes can still compete for the Constructors Championship, because this is the race. This is it. This is for all the marbles, essentially. On who will come out Constructors Champions. Will it be Ferrari? Will it be Red Bull? Will it be us? Will it be Mercedes? I have no idea. But us and Mercedes, we're on the cusp. We're on the cusp of not being able to stay in the fight going into Abu Dhabi. So we're getting to that point. But yeah, pretty good race. Had rain in this one, so that was pretty interesting. Now, time to go to the main event. And let us see what'll happen there.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here in Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Smith and Leclerc, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Joe and Felipe Drugovich, Magnussen, Albon, Sebastian Vettel and Gasly. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Latifi, Ocon, Yuki Tsunoda and Lance Stroll, Ricciardo, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
All right, so rolling off P5 because Sainz took some grid penalties. That is not good for Ferrari. They needed Sainz up here. They had Leclerc and Sainz, and now it's just Leclerc. So, and with the Red Bull starting 1-2 in front, that's not good. That's not good at all for them. So take a look at the race strategy here. It seems like they want to do medium to hard, but you look at the top. Yeah, rain is forecasted in the area. So I'm going to try something that's either stupid or very, very smart. I'm going to maximize the distance I go on the softs. Keep the hards where they are. Now, why am I doing this? Well, it might be cloudy, but the rain sometimes comes earlier than anticipated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bank on... Actually, you know what? This is a better strategy. I'm going to bank on it, all right? I am going to bank on the rain coming much more sooner than really it should be. The main goal, take the lead before the rain comes. That's the whole plan, the whole idea, the whole ideology that I got. I'm probably going to be the only one doing this. I don't expect anybody to follow me through with it or to follow me into this. I am purely doing this just to see whether or not this will work. And I have a lot of fuel, so I got to bump that a ways down. You know what? Hold on, what's up to here? We'll obviously save some fuel in the rain, but I'm going to use a lot of fuel during this small portion of the race that we have, so I'm going to bank on this. Pray to God this fucking works. So, yeah. Without further ado, enough talking. Love Brazil. Love to win here. Let's go on ahead, hop into this race, and let's see what's going to happen. Let's go. Oh, yeah, another thing I have to worry about is my gearbox. It is very, very warm. You can't see it, but I think it was at like 69% or something like that before the sprint ended. So it'll be at like 70. We'll probably lose a few gears, but I don't think it'll hurt us that much. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to try to take the lead as soon as I can. The main reason why I want to take the lead is because I want to stay in this goddamn Constructor Championship fight, and I got to do anything and everything to be able to fucking do it. So this is the way I'm going to do it. Take the lead, drive away, get to the pits, get to the rain, get in the pits. We're good to go. Italy style, baby. Let's go. What we should have done in Singapore, or should have been able to do in Singapore, rather. All right. That was one hell of a start. We're up to P3. Whew. Another guy I got to bank on to do his part is, you guessed it, Felipe Drugovich. Let's hope he does his part, man. That's all I'm hoping for. Okay, so I probably can't beat Red Bull into the corners. But you want to know where I can beat them? On the straights. I know that for a fact. I used up too much of my ERS, damn it.
Okay, we're looking at some gearbox wear, so try to keep the number of shifts to a minimum.
Yeah. Got some gearbox wear, which is gonna hopefully not hamper us. I know I just skipped that corner, but it's all right. We're good. We're fine. Everything's dandy. I also got to bank on mistakes from the leaders. Oh, yeah. That's the move of a world champion right there. Holy moly. Made a move on a world champion, made a move on another world champion. And now we're one off the lead, baby. I'm not gonna have enough ERS. There we go. 108.831. Goddamn. Yeah, kind of fucked us through there. But we're good. Got the DRS. Got enough ERS. I got a little loose off there. I get the feeling I can get him on the straight. Ooh. And there we go.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
All right, awesome. Perfect timing, too. Just got the lead, and that message came through. I was hoping I would actually do it on the straight, not going into a corner, but hey, I'll take it. My guess is there was quite a bit of contact behind, and some guys are a bit further back than they should be, really. Oh, I see the rain. I just saw it. I just saw one drop right in front of me. It's coming down. Come on, rain harder, rain harder, rain harder, rain harder. There we go. I don't know what the fuck I was saying before. Come on, rain more, rain more. I'm just doing what I need to do. Now I just need Mother Nature to do her biz and help me. This is like a...
Be mindful of the conditions. The track's getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
Oh, yeah, no duh. There we go. Damn, I got slippery through there. I had to lift that a lot. It's getting slippery now. Not bad enough.
Okay, the stewards have now...
The DRS just got disabled. Yeah, we'll have to come in this lap then. Rain's getting a teeny bit worse. I am prepared for the announcement by Mark on the FMD.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Read my mind.
Understood. Copy that.
Oh yeah, I see puddles starting to form. Well, a little bit slower through there than I probably should have. All right, here we go. I don't know why it's not giving me the thing. Awesome. Max stays out another lap. I don't know why. Teammates in. Hopefully we will successfully do the double stack. All right. In and out. Come on, in and out, in and out.
Perfect job.
Nice.
You and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white
I'm
line
hoping
on the
Dragovich
exit.
didn't get
See the
fucked up by
penalty
that.
for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Okay. Wow, Russell jumped Perez. I just saw my gearbox at 72%. Oh my god. Alright, so apparently the rain's supposed to get a lot worse than what it's already at right now, so be mindful of that.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
We're good for now. Trust me. Alright, we got Stroll up here. Strolly Poos, who decided to stay out like a dingus. I want to say Nimrod, but Nimrod and Dingus came to mind. Oh my god, Stroll, please. Worst time I could have caught you, too.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Alright, I gotta get out ahead of Verstappen and Hamilton. I cannot throw this race away. Okay, now he just fitted the inters on. Alright, we're good.
3 seconds.
I guess is the double stack worked for Dragovich. I'm not too sure, but we've pulled out to a 3-second lead, so that's not bad. You know, I just gotta get used to the wet track again. Again, the straights are my heroes. They're my savior. I don't know if we're going to pit. It says we don't have to pit again, but I'm guessing we're going to have to. A few times. A few more times, I'd have to imagine. Need to, like, be able to make a racing line, man. Shit. Not being able to make one at all. I got one in front of me, but it's like, for fuck's sake, we don't even got one, man. Need to put some more rubber down. Try that son of a bitch out. Alright, so kind of getting the grips on this track. At least in the final 2 sectors. It's just down here into sector 1. Can't get down under the wet conditions in this fucking car. I could do it in the previous car, but can't do it in this one. It's hard to fucking get down, and it's annoying the shit out of me. Everywhere else, though, I'm fine. But it's also getting slippery, more slippery than it already is. Visibility isn't bad. It's just doable, if that makes any sense. I don't know if we're gonna have to pit for full wet tires. Really hoping we don't have to.
Conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Right. Holy fuck. Got a tiny bit loose, and then fucking steering wheel almost came out of my hands. Holy shit.
Your teammate behind is...
Alright. Good news is my hand don't hurt, so that's a positive to take away from all of this. Alright, we got 20 to go. The rain is slowly picking up, it seems. The good news is that it's doable. And we're just able to run our race. We lose time to Perez here, or Russell, excuse me, here and there. But we gain it back quite quickly. Yeah, I lost, just lost 5th gear. Which, I mean, I think it kind of helps a little bit. It's kind of the issues with having a... Oh, then, oh my god, it got worse for Ferrari. Oh, wow. Ferrari... So not only did Sainz start at the back due to a penalty for probably changing components, but he's also out of the race. That is 2 straight races in a row now that Sainz has been out. Let's hope a safe fuel.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox, I'm afraid. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best, that's all we can ask.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I've gone through this before, so this isn't my first rodeo. Just gotta keep the car straight when downshifting from 6th to 5th, or 6th to 4th, essentially. Let's hope it doesn't get to the point where I start losing 2 gears. Because that's where it gets even worse.
Okay, we're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car.
Yep. So now we just wait on everyone else. So yeah, it's not turning out good for Ferrari. I don't know where Max is. I know Perez is in 3rd. Don't know where Drugovich is though. Teammate status.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 14.8 seconds. They're on old intermediates. They're 8th.
Oh, okay. So they're directly behind Verstappen then.
28.3.
So then you got an Alpine, then a Red Bull, and then him. Yeah, it was a Red Bull back there, and he's behind him. I saw him peek in for a little bit. Kind of hard to gauge. There he is. Curious as to where he was. I was just like, where is he? Yeah, this might go on for a little bit. Maybe we'll gain 5th gear bad. I'm behind the fucking safety car, Mark. Shut the fuck up. I'm not even pushing. Like, I'm staying behind the safety car. Like I'm supposed to do. Like it's telling me to do. Stay behind the safety car. What do you think I'm doing? How am I pushing? Like, what the hell? There we go. We got 5th gear back. I mean, rain's supposed to get heavier, and it kind of looks like it is, but at the same time, not really. Still looks... It's raining pretty good, but I don't think it's warranted us going to the full wets quite yet. Then again, I don't want like another Singapore where we're on the inters and then the rain gets heavier and then it's unbearable to drive. This race, you have more places to like go and everything. You have a wide variety of areas to go. Really hoping my gearbox doesn't shit out on me. It's at 75%, the highest it's ever been, I think. I think comparing season 1 to the gearboxes that I've used this season, it's probably the highest that it's been. Yeah, I don't know if we're still waiting on people. We still might be. Or no. Nah, don't look like it. We might do... Are we going to do another lap? Yeah, it looks like we'll do another lap. So we'll go back racing with 16 laps to go, it seems. This rain might lighten up, and we might... Actually, I don't even think we'll be able to go to the dries, because if we've learned anything, especially at like Austria and Italy, yeah, no chance. We just end the race on the inters.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What? Oh. Sure.
Okay, copy that.
Actually, no. Do it now. Do it now.
This lap then, come into the pits at the end of
Yeah, do it now.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety cars reach the pit lane.
I'm coming in, right? Like this lap. All right, wait for it. Wait for it. All right. Everyone... I don't know what just happened, but everyone but Max, Yuki, Stroll, Ocon, and Schumacher came in. This is everyone. Again. All right, burn off some of this fuel. Come on. Did not afford that, guys. That may have just fucked Felipe.
Put that behind us and let's finish the race as strong as possible.
We could have gone out so...
the race on this.
We could have gotten out so much farther ahead. That blows. Well, now that the rain has picked up, we should be all right. Goddamn, Slidey McGee over here. Fuck's sake. Fucking car. Alright. Everyone else just came in. Max has probably already come in and fitted on the full wets, I have to imagine. Getting loose, that's always amazing. Not really. There's no way we just lost the sleep, right? Whoa, Max is slow. What the fuck was that? Well, Max about jumped everybody, almost us. And then just decided to slow down for some strange reason. I don't know why. We take the lead after almost having a fucking heart attack. Jesus hell. We just gotta get through the last 15 laps around here in the wets. Full wets, might I add. Alright, 14 laps left. As if it couldn't get any more exciting. Oh boy. You could thank the sprint race for getting us a little bit prepared for the full wets here. Working out. Oh.
Okay, watch your pace. We've informed the safety
Another
cars out.
safety
There
car.
appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track.
Okay. 2 safety cars. Wow. That's pretty insane. So now we just got to get
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's
back
too
around,
low.
really.
You're gonna risk a penalty. Slow your...
Thank you. Tell me how much slower I need to go without actually telling me how much slower I need to go. Yeah, it is. Wow. It is fucking dark out. Holy shit. It is. This is something else. What is my gearbox at now? Last time we checked, it was 75. The 77. Only gained 2 extra percentages. Not bad. Come on, go down, go down. Yeah, it's a very, very cloudy / rainy day. Teammate status.
Okay,
I just need to know where my teammate is.
by 11.0 seconds. They're on a fresh set of wets. They're in 15th.
Of course. You see, if my crew would not fuck up stops as much often as they have in these past, like, 7 races, like, actually not 7, like 5 or 6 races, we'd be fine. But no.
You're approaching.
Oh my
You've
god.
got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake.
Yeah, I passed the fucking safety car. Shut up. I know what I'm doing. Made a mistake. Fuck off. Yeah, if my team didn't, like, fuck up the stop, and especially if they haven't been fucking it up as much as they have for the past 5 to 6 races, right then and there, Drugovich would have been fine if they just didn't fuck it up. It's not my fault. I decided to come in because I didn't want to go into the lap. I think I made the right choice. The team was ill-prepared. They need to be prepared. Especially when I'm making the choice to come down a lap before I'm actually supposed to try to do another double stack with Drugovich. Like, what more do you want from me? Like, I'm in a fight, okay? I'm in a fight to stay in this Constructors' Championship battle with Ferrari, Red Bull, ourselves, and Mercedes. And that was not what we needed because it cost Drugovich more than anything. So yeah, it seems like now we'll go back racing with 10 to go, it seems. If my mathematician is correct. Where's my gearbox at now? Still 77. Okay, that's not bad. The more wear my gearbox has, the more gears I lose, and the more gears I lose, well, the more my gearbox just might explode on me. We do not need that at all.
Okay,
All right, here we go. Safety car's in.
Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
All right, I'm gonna back them all up. Nice.
Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time, and there are so far no plans for a safety car.
Wasn't that the whole idea of the safety car in the first place? Like, I mean, he probably didn't tell me, but, or I think he did, just, I don't know. It said multiple stop vehicles, so my guess it was literally that. It was a debris. Like they wanted to cover it up in a way. What is Max doing? What are you doing, Max? Oh my. I mean, Max tried to make a move that, more than likely wasn't gonna work, and Russell was trying to just taking advantage of it.
Battery charge is high.
They're really making a lot of contact back there. Holy shit. Russell got the spot. This is the farthest we've ever been from second place in the rain, or in the wets at least. Full wets, excuse me. 1 second.
Might be in a position to change soon.
Oh, okay. We might have another set of softs, so if it does get to that point where it's dry enough, we'll swap to the full, well, not full wets. We'll swap to the softs till the end. I'm now gaining time on Russell. Oh god. See, I don't know how that's exceeding track limits because I'm literally getting loops through there. Yeah, we got 8 to go now. And there's a lot left in this race still. A lot more that could still happen. Ooh, boy. This is not getting easy. It hasn't been getting easy since really we had rain in the sprint. We do have flashes of getting away from Russell, but not by a whole lot. But I'm able to manage, and well, it seems like the rain might be letting up a little, or lightening up a little bit. Lighting up a little bit. Or easier word is easing off a bit. All right, 5 laps to go, and barely keeping it ahead of Russell. Not barely, but still keeping it ahead of Russell. Trying to find ways to not have that happen, or just have oversteer, or understeer, excuse me. Or the back of the car just wants to find the wall. Your decision, Mark. You tell me what to do, pal. It's lighting up, but if you don't think that we should swap tires, then I don't know, make a choice, man, and I'll follow through with it as long as it doesn't cost me the race. Actually, you know what? We're so close to the end, I'm probably just gonna stay out no matter what. But yeah, just being able to stay under pressure is, or being able to fight under pressure is good. I don't know why that keeps popping up. Hopefully in F123 that doesn't happen anymore. I know what Russell's going to try to do, so I'm going to be defensive. Getting down to that point in the race where you got to try literally anything to keep the advantage over the guy behind. Max is here. Norris is here. Or fuck. George, Max, Perez, Norris, and then an Alpine is going to be a part of this. So 10 minutes. We won't even get to that 10-minute mark. And we'll still be here no matter what. But we're going to finish the race in the rain, so there we go. I am barely living through these corners right now. Barely hanging on, man. Just barely fucking hanging on. Oh. Yes, just fight, please, for the love of fucking God. Well, Russell got the P2 back. Good Lord good Lord Almighty, dude. All right, on to the white flag lap. If you're wondering how I'm surviving, I can't even tell you. I don't know how I'm surviving. I guess just because of my driving abilities. I think this will be like the second race that I will have won in the rain, which is crazy to me, on this game at least, and on the same season. I don't really know if I would call myself the Rain Master, but I won't give myself that title as I do struggle around here. I was really good around Imola. That was the race where I was really good around. Different story here, and it was a different story in Singapore as well.
Okay, this is Mark. Update on the car. The gearbox is damaged. You'll likely find gear changes slower than normal.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, what the okay, well, I just got slammed right into.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for safety car right now.
Oh my God, come on, car. Come on. No, no, no. Come on. What the fuck? Okay, we're good. We won. What the fuck just happened? Oh, my gearbox. I'm not even happy. Like, I almost had a fucking heart attack.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
My gearbox almost just fucking went, dude. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry to George on that. I don't know what just happened.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Rain always has the potential to liven up a race and mix up the order, and they've taken full advantage of that to claim the victory today. It's always a bit of a lottery when the conditions are like this, but they've managed to stay on circuit and have come out on top.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Well, I about had a heart attack. My fucking gearbox went away, dude. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Oh my God. I was like, I don't know if you guys heard it, but I was like spamming the fucking paddle to fucking get it to shift, and it took forever to shift. I thought my wheel died, but no, it was the gearbox because of what Mark said. Oh my God. That was... Well, I don't know. Well, I now know what happens when you wear out your gearbox enough. That happens. So we win by barely, just by barely, by 0.072 hundredths, and by 1/10 over Max, who finishes third. Perez fourth, Norris fifth, Alonso sixth, Gasly seventh, Magnussen eighth, Leclerc ninth, and Yuki Tsunoda in 10th. Dragovic almost came back and got some points. Yeah, he, however, had Lance Stroll in front of him, and Yuki just drove away with Magnussen and Leclerc. So that's kind of what happened to them. Espen did a 4-stop. Mick did a 4-stop. Hamilton finished all the way down to 17th. Joe did a 3-stopper. And Sainz was the only DNF. God damn, dude. And for the weekend results, this is what they look like. So, pretty good results. We didn't... I don't think we lost anything, did we? No, we did. I'd have to tally it up how much we lost to Red Bull, but we definitely gained on Mercedes and on Ferrari. But we still might be in the fight for constructors, if I have to say so myself. I believe we still are. But yeah, we get 29 points out of the whole weekend. So now, time to check out the standings, see where everything lies there. So obviously we have 365 days, points, excuse me. It's 365, so I thought I'd make the joke. Points over Leclerc now, who is only 2 points ahead of Max going into the final race of the season. Russell can still get it. He's only 16 back. Perez passed Sainz, so he's not secured it quite yet because he's only 13 ahead. But wait, oh wait, yeah, I was looking at the gap and everything and not the points, but yeah, 13 ahead. So that fight still goes on. Norris passed Alonso, so Norris and Alonso are still fighting for that spot. Hamilton still is in contention for that too. He's only 19 back from Norris, so he still can get it. And then yeah, just big distances from everybody else. Felipe is 14th. I would have liked for him to get a top 10, but that's probably not going to happen, unfortunately. And Latifi says he has to score a point. Now, constructors. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Red Bull now leads the Constructors' Championship. After all season, Ferrari leading the Constructors' Championship, Red Bull now overtakes them at Brazil. It is going to be a 3-man fight for the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull versus Ferrari versus PepsiCo Racing Incorporated for the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes is out, so everyone from Mercedes down is out of contention. We just have enough points to be involved in the conversation in the fucking first place. So essentially what we need to do is have the Red Bulls not score anything, Dragovic finish on the podium with me, aka like first or second, me finish first or second, and just finish ahead of Ferrari. And I think Ferrari needs to finish outside the top 5. And I think we'll have it. I'm pretty sure of it. I think even Ferrari wouldn't even need to score any points. Yeah, that's actually 23 points, so they just can't get a tally of 23, essentially, or more than that. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting going into Abu Dhabi now, because we got a fight on our hands for that Constructors title. I want that bad boy, and Dragovic, please, for the love that is all fucking holy, please get on the podium with me. For the love of fucking God, dude. For the love of God. Come on. I want you to do that in Abu Dhabi. We need to win. Well, we don't need to, but I want to win this. So let's win it. But yeah, crazy race, crazy ending especially. And yeah, pretty interesting to say the least. So I don't know what else to say, but what a crazy race. We got one more after this, and that'll be it of F1 22 for now. All right, so the next race is the Season 2 finale at Abu Dhabi. We got a chassis department event.
Take a look at this for us, please.
And what's this? Improve leisure facilities or avoid costs. So these are relatively functional currently. One thing we could consider is improving the facilities to include more recreational areas and activities, making it a home away from home, encourage the staff to spend more time here, and make it feel more rewarding when they do. Remodel may be expensive, but it could significantly improve staff morale. Lose $50,000, but gain 20% chest morale, or decline it. Don't gain or lose anything. I can lose 50 grand. You know what? That's fine. I can make that back up in the next race by a lot more. So, and then we have a sponsorship renewal with Venus. Which I forgot what was Venus again? Venus was lead X amount of laps, right? They were achieving whole first position for 2 laps. That's right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna go right back to Pacifico because we had them earlier in the year, so why not resign with them? You know, may as well. So, and we're gonna have to definitely get oh, there we go. I was about to say, can I even get a new fucking gearbox? Well, there we go. Now I can. So, take some grip penalties, but that's fine. Gonna definitely need an ICE that isn't terrible. Gonna need a lot of things that really aren't terrible either. So, I think some of this stuff will be a-okay for the race mainly. So, some of these we won't have to change. Others we will. So, keep that in mind. But yeah, looking good. Oh, may as well get the activities laid out. Reaction, there we go. And messages, performance. Yeah, Red Bull's smoking us right now. Alongside Mercedes and Ferrari, but if I have anything to go off of, we've been able to beat them. So, I'll take it. We have 3,000 resource points, but since I don't have that extra upgrade, I can't get the master cylinder, nor can I actually get the suspension geometry. So, that's a bit of a pain in the ass, but this should come in. And this will help us out a bit more when it comes to engine power and straight line speed. Just in general. So, yeah. I'm done. This has been way too long of a video. Just like Austria and just like Imola. So, yeah. But next race is Abu Dhabi. Final race and the final opportunity for us to become constructors champions. So we're gonna have to really help. We're gonna really need the help from Djokovic in Abu Dhabi. Even if the car isn't there, it should still be enough for him. It should still be enough, but I don't know. I don't know what is or isn't good for teammates anymore. But yeah. So thank you guys so much. My name is Chris. I'm also gonna stay. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, everyone. I love you guys. Hope you guys are ready for the season 2 finale. Catch you all in the next one. Have a great day. And goodbye.